And once again, we are back for my couch conversations. It's long overdue. It's been about 2 years, but we're just going to dig in and we're going to talk about love and relationships. And once again, I'm Joe.
I'm Simone.
I'm Derrick. Dante.
Josh.
I'm Whitney. Justine. Daryan.
Matt.
And we're going to dig right in. Okay, so I wanted to do this again because I feel like the first time you did it, you were so young and immature.
A marriage is a marriage. Marriage is a relationship, but a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, you could easily broke up. It is. Marriage is different.
Like, I wanted to do this again because my views on not only life but relationships have changed, and I know it's the same for you guys. So my first question is, since then, or just since a couple years ago, what's important to you in a relationship now that necessarily wasn't important then or a couple years ago? Or what do you look for now in a relationship that you didn't used to? Anybody go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, hit them with a job.
I just know I'll be on like more of a spiritual road. Who I'm supposed to be. Like I mean, a lot of nice people, but like you gotta be able to, connect with them on a different level.
I feel like I didn't think that was important to me too. And then kind of piggybacking off of you, spiritual, also someone's upbringing. Like I didn't really used to think that was really important because I used to be like, oh, a person who he is, whatever you present to me. But you guys got to look at how someone is brought up. Like it's going to affect not only your relationship, it's going to affect you too. What else?
I would say consistency.
Consistency.
I feel like when you get in a relationship, people fall off. So the things they once did, they stop doing. So definitely consistency.
Why do y'all think that is though? Why do you think somebody puts their best foot forward in the beginning and then will fall off? Is that a problem with your relationship? Is it you? Like, what do you think that is?
I feel like you get comfortable.
Like they feel like they already got the girl, so they don't have to put in that same effort to keep her.
So you're saying it's goes on the male?
I mean, it's at both ends, but I'm just speaking from a male perspective because I'm
So do you ladies feel like it's more of like the male that doesn't keep the consistency, or is it the female?
I think it's the male. I was going to ask you guys, did you ever have a female change? Like ask one women?
Hell yeah, for sure.
But why did they change though? I'm sorry, Jess.
No, you're good.
I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna ask for an example.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too. Yeah, go ahead, Josh.
Making an impression, whether it's male or female, you gotta make an impression. So like obviously during the chase is the most important stage because you're gonna get that person, that's really connect with you, But like I don't know, I feel like girls, like it's not a male or female thing. It's just alright, like I'm gonna make my first impression, and then like once I make that impression, if I got you, and I'm gonna kind of slow down.
Yeah, also when it comes to the consistency thing, I feel like when you're young, like you're still growing, you're still getting to know yourself. So if you're changing, y'all both changing at the same time, so y'all can like grow apart and then not want to be as consistent without it.
But what do y'all expect though? Like what's the expectation?
I mean, I'm sorry. I just want you to do the same things you were doing when you met me.
Right.
6-7 months down, like that doesn't make sense. Like not calling me as much, not FaceTiming me on my break, like little stuff like that you could still do deep into the relationship that you did in the beginning. Like, okay, if you getting somebody flowers all the time, I don't expect that type of stuff to keep up. But things like contacting me, communicating with me all the time, surprising me with dates, like you should still be doing that.
But I think
Yes, it does.
I feel like it's more with men. You see that happen, but that's why I asked you guys because I never dated people.
What were you saying there?
I was going to say, I think that's a matter of caring or not, because I feel like if you really care and you have a true connection with a person, then you're going to continue to do that. But if you lose interest and it was all about the chase, then it's going to stop because it's like, okay, I got what I wanted, now I'm not really interested, so I'm going to stop. But if you really want to pursue them, then you're going to keep it going.
So you're saying it wasn't real to begin with?
Yeah, or
basically
maybe you wanted that person and then you got to know him, you're like, okay, well, I'm not interested no more. Like, like I just lost interest. Like,
I would definitely agree with Daryan because I feel like when you with the person and your connection is deep,
that stuff doesn't stop. Like, it's something that went wrong in a relationship where your connection wasn't where it was when you first met.
That makes sense. You gonna say something?
Say something.
I know. Like, what are you gonna say?
Okay. I feel like sometimes people just aren't genuine off rip. So like you could see a girl, you could be like, oh man, I need her. You know what I'm saying? So you go and you approach her a different type of way based off how like you view her off rip. So you could think a girl is this. So you present all this stuff to her just for her, but that's not even you. So then later when you get comfortable, you can't do that stuff no more because it's like that's not even me. Like you
keep up that lying image for so long.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
That's cool.
Men can only keep up a facade for so long. Okay, so this is my next thing. So I was on Instagram the other day, and this guy put up, it was like a smart man learns from his own mistake, but a wise man learns from the mistake of others. Do you guys feel that you guys have to go through something to like learn, or can you look from other situations and get it?
I gotta go through it.
I feel like both.
Yeah, it just depends, bro. Definitely. Because I've heard that quote before too. I think Charlamagne the God said on the breakfast.
Probably, but
That's something I think about a lot. There's certain things you don't have to put yourself through it to learn from. You can just see from a bird's eye view or from talking to somebody else. But certain things you do have to go through. It just depends on like who you are as a person.
I feel like some things you do have to go through just so you know how it feels to be in that predicament and know, okay, this is really not what I want to go through, or this is really not what I want. You know what I mean? Like but some things is like, okay, I could look at you and see the signs of your bad relationship, or I could look at you and see a good relationship and want that. So it just depends. I feel like some things you gotta go through, some things you don't.
So, what is the difference between settling and compromising? I know we talk about this, like me and my friends talk about this all the time. We talk, like I feel like a few years ago, I was very set on what I wanted. I was like, I'm not gonna give in. I want A, B, and C. Like that was it. And then I thought like, okay, I could compromise on this, compromise on that. And then it turns into settling. So, So what is the difference?
I feel like anything that goes against your morals is settling. Like if it's immoral, if it's going against you as a person and a core of what you stand for and like what makes you you, and you're going against that, then that's settling in my opinion.
I agree. I feel like you're settling if you're compromising your own worth. And I feel like that. But I feel like compromising is more like both sides get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want something from me and I want something from you, and initially it's like either we doing either or. So we compromise. We can say, all right, we can do half of what you want. We can do half of what I want, or however ratio that is.
Well, how would that be if like you say, I never want to date somebody with kids, but it's like there's this great guy. Isn't that like a compromise, or is that settling?
I feel like that's settling.
It depends on the reason why you don't want to date somebody with kids. So just give a random reason why you don't want to date somebody with kids.
Because you just don't want.
You're not gonna be their first priority.
That's a good one. So is that settling or is that compromising?
But I mean, you could say that with your kids. Like if you had kids with him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're saying that the kids themselves aren't going to be a priority, but I feel like he's going to, the same level that he would give his own kids that's independent of you, he would have to give that same level to your kids you had together.
But that's your kids together, say I might be in the same household, like they can have a baby mother that you have to deal with, like it's not your kids, so you don't have the ability to even raise the kid or the responsibility. That's not your child.
So like
it's different.
the other outside factors are like the baby mom drama. Okay.
Like that's added to it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fact that you're not the number one priority.
That's
settling. It's settling.
I was thinking hard about it up here, but yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's settling.
I don't think it's settling
It
either.
depends on what that person shows you.
Yeah.
How much interest and time that they want to put into you. And I mean, if they show that,
Yeah.
are you willing to say, okay, like, you know, I know I never would date a person with a kid, but they show me that they want to put time into me, like they want to invest in me. So why not?
But don't that sound like a compromise? Because you didn't want kids, but now they're providing you something that's saying, okay, I know you don't want this, but I can still give you some of what the other things that you want that made you not want kids to begin with. I know I'm kind of talking in circles.
You didn't want kids to begin with.
I mean, but like if you're falling in love with that person, like who that person is, I mean, it's not really a compromise because you'll love that person and you'll love whoever is in their life.
Package deals. Oh goodness. Okay. So who's all in relationships here? Just a show of hands. Oh. You are the only one in a relationship. Okay. That's good. Okay, that's real good. Okay, so that brings me to my question, and anybody can answer it clearly. But do you feel like you tell your partner everything, or do they know the majority of things about you?
Yes.
Everything?
Yes. Tell her everything.
Have you told her everything? Yeah.
If she asks about it, yeah. So I'm like, hey, you know what? You know, like 3 years ago, boom, boom, boom. But it's like, you know, she asked me, hey, whatever. I'm like, yeah, you know, you just gotta tell her.
It's just you.
I feel like nowadays we gotta figure y'all out. You know, like just know certain things. But we guys, so like, you know, like y'all gotta, you know.
You gotta tell me. I'm not going. Don't just assume I'm gonna get it. Yeah. I'm not. Please help me.
It would depend on the person, like Dante said, because you might share that stuff with someone and they take it in and be like, okay, this is what she's been through, or they might do what you said and use it against you. So it depends on the person.
And it depends on how much respect you got for that person on work anyway too.
Yeah. But back to what you said, Josh. Some things I feel like it goes right over your head with some stuff. Like some things are self-explanatory, but
Y'all feel this?
no.
What's it? I thought we were just talking about this that way, like.
So what isn't self-explanatory to you guys then?
You all just get mad for no reason.
I'm just saying y'all stop talking or something, or like I try to like make the girl laugh, and it's like it's not working. Or I play like her favorite song, it's like, okay, now she's not dancing, now she's not laughing. And now it's like, okay, now what did I do? I'm like, you know, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. It's like, I already know something's fine, but now I don't know what it is. And if I keep asking for 10 minutes, now I'm gonna get annoyed. So I'm gonna be like, you know, I'm not gonna ask no more. Because now I'm just wasting my time and I'm gonna get mad.
But what's like an example of something that she was mad at that you didn't get? That's why she was mad.
I don't even know.
I really don't. Because we don't even know when it happened.
It could be something that happened like an hour ago. And then like, you know, for the whole hour y'all together, like 15 minutes later, then her mood changes. And it's like, okay, so what happened in the past 45 minutes that got you acting like this? Why didn't you react to it right then and there?
Stuff. Like something might happen and you're just thinking about it. Maybe that's why.
No.
And I feel like it'll make it a lot easier if when we ask y'all and we notice, then y'all should just tell us. Like if we ask you like 3 times, after 3 times if y'all don't tell us, then it's
do that too, though.
you just
That's
your fault.
Yeah.
You want to be mad.
You can ask the guy what's wrong with them, they can say nothing. That's
Yeah. Men do that a lot, actually.
guys don't allow
I feel like a lot of guys too just think, all right, I'm gonna get over it. Like I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'll just get over it.
So what made you change? You said you used to be like.
I don't know, certain books that I read.
Oh. Yeah, let us know.
I got y'all. Certain books that I read, and then just like.
About relationships or just about life?
Just about like learning more about yourself and shit.
Oh.
And then just being able to like sit back and reflect on certain situations that you was in, or like why things went wrong, like pretty much taking responsibility for your actions and what you did, and then like regardless of what that other person did, trying to
look what you did,
and then getting to know yourself. I feel like that helped.
That's powerful, especially you as a man to recognize that and you to do a self-reflection. Like that's.
Women, they need to like realize how hard it is to be men. Cause like
black man,
like a lot of
okay, black man. All right now.
Like they can like tell you how to be a man, or like you should do this, like you should do that. Like y'all never understand. But it's tough though, right? It's tough, like especially like if you get in a relationship and if you plan on having a future with that person, like you gotta think about how you can provide for you and that person or a family, and you know, and you're a man, so like you want to be like the head of everything.
Yeah. So what are some things that us women don't think about that you find is hard?
Yeah, background.
Like, what don't we know about y'all?
Well, I'm gonna be me.
I don't know.
I mean, I just go ahead.
Maybe the pressure of feeling like you need to be the provider.
Mm.
Because like throughout history, obviously the man is the one that people would think would be the provider, so having that pressure on.
Yeah.
So.
Me personally, you know, I get what everyone is saying, and that just dawned on me. So what you said made a lot of sense. Okay, so I just want to know, you guys don't have to raise your hand, but if you will, that'll help. Have you ever been that toxic person in your relationship? Okay.
Like any type of relations? Like a relationship?
Yeah, any type of.
Like boyfriend, girlfriend.
We're gonna stay strictly with relationships.
You know, I don't think.
But what do you define as toxic though? Because
I think the word is just thrown around too much, really.
Yeah.
Because I mean, somebody could do one little thing, oh, they toxic. I don't know. It's just like everything is toxic now. So it's like I don't even know. Like the smallest thing to somebody, oh, that's toxic. It's like it's not even that big of a deal. You know.
But what about you staying in a relationship that you know isn't good for you? Isn't that being toxic in a way? You just staying.
Yeah, that's being toxic. But like Derrick said, people throw.
Yeah, people throw it away. Yeah, people throw it away. But even if you're not, yeah, go ahead, Whitney.
I was just gonna say, like, being in a relationship not supposed to be in, that's unhealthy, that's not good for you. That's toxic.
Yeah, even if it's the other person that's actually doing the toxic things to you, you just staying in it. You're toxic too.
I feel like I said I have been a toxic person just because I wasn't fully aware of myself. And I feel like that's toxic to another person because you're looking to them to depend on stuff that you should already have. So I feel like that's toxic. You have to know yourself, have your own ground, be established, and then you could be strong with somebody.
So there was this post on Instagram that's been going around, and it's been in like all of my group chats. And basically, it was expectations of a first date. It was this guy was saying all these things that he does for a girl that he's really interested in for a first date. And you know, I sent it to my girls. I sent it to Derrick, and we just had a whole discussion on it. And Derrick had a lot to say about it. So go ahead, Derrick.
All I'm saying is, it's the first date. That means like, you know, you all are still new to each other. And what that guy was saying, it was quite a bit for him.
What was he saying? Just so we're clear.
It was planned 2 weeks ahead for the first date. Buy flowers and just do all this stuff. I mean, it was stuff that you already know to do. Open the door for the girl, open her car door, okay. But it was like, okay, get flowers, and you might end up spending $100 on a dinner alone, and then take her to like do all this extra stuff. And it was like, for a first date, that's kind of OD.
What was extra?
Some of the stuff was dramatic.
No, I get it.
It's just extra because not every girl is gonna be like, oh, like, because a lot of girls will be like, okay, what does he want out of this? He spent all this money, he got me flowers, he made dinner reservations, he's doing all of this, like he being nice, he's being too nice.
I don't even know what the point of it was. Just like do this on the first date, but it was just I feel like he was saying if you do this, it's gonna put you like up here. Like he's not saying you have to do it, I think, but I feel like if a male does that for a female,
If you do that for a female, that doesn't mean that she even gonna like you after that too.
That's just a lot, cause y'all like to eat, right? That's a lot.
I understand. Like, did you say, John?
That's like to eat, go on dates and just eat for free.
I mean, I personally think all that stuff is nice. Like,
It's nice, but a lot of girls like to be pampered. Like, they just like, oh, look what I'm doing. Like, I'm out to eat. I'm doing this and that. I'm doing this. But it's like, okay, now he did all that for you. What you gonna do for him? I'm not saying you gotta go out and do the same exact thing. I'm not saying you gotta do the same exact thing, but it's like you treat.
But you shouldn't be looking at it like, okay, what you about to do?
I'm just saying, but for the first date, I'm supposed to. And then, I don't know, it's just too much.
That was really I remember the post, not specifically, but I remember it was a little dramatic. So I agree with Derrick on that. But some of the stuff it sets the expectation, like, but it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. A dude do all that stuff, first date, second date, 4 months down the line, I ain't getting none of that. You want to eat, you want something, you ate, okay, whatever. You don't get none of that. So it's just setting the expectation, though, I feel like.
And in the post, he clearly didn't say, do this for every girl you ask out on a date. He said it for the girl that you feel deserves it. Obviously, you're not going to do that for every girl.
But how do you know?
How do you know she deserves it? It's the first.
That's what we were arguing.
If it's like a girl that you like been trying to get for forever, you could be thinking in your head like, this is my wife. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, you're really trying to impress her. And he was saying if you do that, like, you're gonna impress her basically. Like, she gonna be like, ain't no dude ever did this.
Disingenuous, off rip, because you already because you already put her on a pedestal now. So now you're treating her like, oh my God, like this is the craziest thing I've ever done. That's a first date. You go at it from the first date, bro. That's what it is. Because you gotta imagine how much talking you doing before you ask a girl to go on a date.
It depends, honestly.
So, but how long are we talking? How long is that for you?
It is different.
Okay, let's say a week.
Let's say a week. So you want him to do all that after a week of talking to you? If I got your number Sunday, I'm supposed to be doing this Saturday?
You don't have to do it. That's the thing, you don't have to. We don't know you're doing this, but if you do it, it's nice. You don't have to do it.
It's nice, but you're not going.
So what? Okay, let me ask this then. What do y'all feel y'all should do on the first date? Like, if that's too much, what's just enough?
If we were talking for a week, I feel like the first date is me getting to know you. What, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to know more about you. I'm trying to see what the
Maybe we can hang out somewhere that's like, I mean, that's not like too, like, okay, we're on a date. But somewhere,
you can get lunch? Like,
yeah,
different, like.
Okay, you can get lunch, but are you gonna say like we're gonna go to whatever restaurant? You gonna pick the restaurant? Is that doing too much? Or you just gonna ask her like what she wants? Like, what are you doing?
Well,
What's
it's the first date. I don't know you, so I want you to be a part of this process. Like, I can say, oh, let's go to Longhorn. I'm a vegan. All right. I take you to Longhorn. It's like, oh, it's gonna be a surprise. Then we get there, you're a vegan. Yeah. Because I don't know you.
Okay, so
what if you allergic to flowers?
And then
right.
Okay, but what? I just don't know what's just enough for y'all a first date. Like, it just depends on if you know them or not. That's what you're saying.
I mean, I just like time to know each other.
It's a meetup.
I mean, obviously, like we like, I don't know if we've seen each other before then, but we text. So now we in person, so like we gotta kind of fill each other out. But I don't think it has to be like a date where like I gotta put on this show for you, and because at that point that's really all I'm thinking about is like just don't mess up the night, and not really getting to know you.
The thing is,
didn't somebody just say something about a walk in the park? Yeah, I said that wasn't a date. That's a meetup.
That's a meetup. That's definitely a meetup.
That's not a date.
No.
I should say somebody came to the marina. The marina isn't a date. If we get ice cream, we walk.
I would say it could be a date though. I mean, nothing about meet you in your car and we just sitting there chatting. Like,
Hold on, so if y'all like get ice cream, y'all walk, y'all sit by like the water,
y'all watch the sunset.
Yeah, watch the dates.
It's a
Why you making that face?
I'm just saying, but I think it depends on how it's presented to yourself. Is it like you ask her out on it and that's what you do, you surprise her? Or is it something like, oh, meet me here, like that's kind of more of like a meetup? I think it depends on how you present it to the girl.
I respect that.
Yeah.
So if I say,
go ahead.
But if I say, let's go to the park, I'm gonna come get you, you can go get ice cream and all this. That's a date.
That's a date.
That's like
It's a meetup.
But it's like he's around the neighborhood. It's like, oh, meet me here. That's a meetup.
If you just
okay.
That's a meetup. If he around the area, like, shoot, meet me here. That's a meetup.
I'm seeing you. Yeah, it's like I'm just seeing you.
You just made a good point. So, what if you meet up a couple times before the first date? Would you not go out for that first date?
It's not a date.
But see, now you added an extra factor, so now.
Right.
No, this is separate though.
So what if you meet up a couple times before y'all go out though?
She means like they empty area.
You still go out to the park, but
you meet in the park, or they just pull up at your house maybe, and you're like sit in the car and talk or something like that.
Yeah.
Nah, so
No, that's not a date. She's saying like you doing this.
Yeah, so on the first date you'll probably take an extra step though.
Yeah,
because now you've gotten to know her like through doing other stuff. Yeah. If I'm just going all out the first date before I really know you, then what if I don't like you? I just spent all my time and my money on you, and you first of all you wasn't appreciative maybe, and I didn't really like you. So
this is what I got from the post. Yes, some of the stuff were dramatic, but the main thing he did was take her out, get her some flowers. What else was he talking about?
You gotta know what kind of flowers she likes.
Independent of her own schedule. That's so bad and genuous.
Honestly, I would like that. If a man already...
It's not wrong with flowers. He said, meet me out here. She said, next week we're going here.
That's sexy. I don't know what.
Now you gotta pull out work. Right.
Well, I feel like if you're talking to somebody for a week, it's some things that you know know about them. For the most part, you probably know what their work schedule is.
You don't know nothing about nobody.
After a week?
If you're talking every day for a week.
You don't know nothing.
You don't know nobody for no week.
You don't know.
I'm not saying you know them. I'm saying you know certain things where you probably could plan a date.
I don't think so.
You know enough, I think. I don't know.
I'm talking to somebody for the first 2 weeks. Every other day, I'm gonna ask you where you work at again, just because I really forget.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we know.
I mean, I'm gonna remember where you work, but after a week, it's like that's just 1 week. After a month, you still want.
Yeah, I know you know, like in a week, like it's gonna come out that you're a vegan. I feel like certain things is gonna come out in the first week of knowing somebody, so you would know like, oh, she said she like this, so you can plan something based off of that week of knowing that person.
I mean,
I think you can.
I just don't think. I don't know. As a guy, I'm not about to take you after a week.
You said you're not gonna take her out?
I'm sorry.
After a week?
You're not taking her out of
It
the
depends on how much time y'all had to talk too.
That's like.
You're just like, so you have just one of them.
No.
You would take out a week?
How long?
After a week. But like you said, that's a Sunday to a Saturday. Like I'm about to just plan this date for you after a good week. You feel me? Like I did ever talk to somebody else during it too. Like,
Y'all make it seem like you texted.
Yeah, it depends on how you met her too, though. It depends on how you met her too.
Right.
Like if you just met her at the club, like that was your first.
If you met the girl at a party,
No, but either way it goes, if you just meet somebody, bro,
we can hang
you're
out.
not going to be texting them 100% of the day for that whole week.
I just you really like the person. No, I disagree with that.
If you work 2 jobs, you got doubles all week.
But that's different. But you still, I talk to somebody who like was busy and they like they text.
Like meet up and hang out.
After a week?
After the
Okay, that's fine. I've seen him in a day.
Oh, no. So when do you ask on the first date then?
come on now.
No, John, for sure. Like when you ask on the first date, you text her for the meetup. Where y'all meeting up? The car? Or the child? Probably.
The car.
She's saying like I'm
meeting up in car.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's just a quick sit down. Like, if you just met somebody, maybe it's just a quick, pull up to my house. You don't want to invite them in, clearly. I'll just come and sit down with you in the car. So what's the next step?
Well, after that?
Yeah, after that.
I mean, eventually a date.
Eventually.
If you talk to that person or like I feel like if you're serious about that person and you want to pursue them like that, okay, I'm taking you on a date to show you I'm serious. But like after the first week, I'm not serious about you. Like I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get my heart to you after a week.
Right. I mean, come on, no.
But I feel like Matt, do you not text a girl, because you just said when you first get to know them, you're not texting them every second day. So when you first get a girl's number, you don't text her like every day consecutively?
No, I mean say I get your number Sunday, I'll probably have a few words Sunday. Then Monday, that's when I'm gonna really initiate it and be like, all right, bet now I'm gonna start getting in the groove of texting you. Based on how you text me back, that decides how I'm gonna go for the rest of the week. Like if you hit me slow, all right, bet she's not really to it. I'm gonna give her a little break, come back Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? See how it goes from there.
But if you see the vibe is right on Monday, you should be texting her right the rest of the week.
Well, yeah, but it also depends on your intentions. Because it's like, I'm not even asking you on a date until I know 100% what your intentions is. I might just get your number because I thought she was cute. And then we can just see where it goes from there.
Right.
Oh, she cute? All right, bet. Let me get your number. Get the number. Oh, cool. Texting. I'm seeing what you about. Oh, okay, she's cool. I mess with her. I bet. Now, what I want to do with it, though? How do I feel about her? Is she just somebody I'm going to have to decide, or somebody I'm about to be messing with forever?
But it's like,
again, I go back to I feel like after a week, it just depends. But like sometimes you talk to somebody for a week, they might call you that third day. I might be on the phone for 3 hours. Like I don't know, it just depends. Yeah. From my experiences, when I first started talking to somebody, like you get to know a lot about each other in that first week. So I feel like you would have a good conversation, like if you went out on a date.
And I'm not trying to say like I expect this whole lavish thing, because I also do appreciate different type of dates that where a dude will think something original idea. So have you guys ever thought about that? Did that? Because y'all talking about meetups and ice creams and stuff. What's a different kind of date than first date that y'all have went on?
A little pizza making, just make the.
You did that?
Yeah.
For first date? So what made you do that though? Like what was it about her?
I mean, I just like going to dog to do.
What'd you say now?
How many chances does a person get in a relationship?
What's the situation, or like what did you do?
It don't matter. Like at that point where like y'all, don't want to be together.
At the breaking
point. Or
point.
like y'all thinking about being together or not being together. So like, Like, you know, what's the chances of y'all staying together? And if it happens again, what's the chances of it again?
I think that is difficult to answer because I think as a people we do have in our head like we're not giving them no more chances. Like if this happened, I'm not giving you another chance. But then when the situation happened, you might give them another chance. So it's really just based off of like what they do and like what you feel like you're gonna stand for when that moment happens. Like some people are like if somebody cheated on them, like that's it, and they really like won't talk to the person, and like it could happen to somebody else and they can give them a chance and they never thought they would. So like I think it just depends. Like I don't have a specific number. I would say one chance, but like you don't know until it happens.
Yeah, that's right. But as of right now, I'm saying one chance.
Yeah, right now I'm saying one chance.
Yeah, if we talking about cheating, then especially if I've never cheated on you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, cheating.
Yeah, because then I can't trust you anymore. If I can't trust you, we ain't got nothing.
But does it matter like what type of like what do you consider cheating though? Like
cheating. Anything that you can't do, and I'm like anything that you can't do like in front of me that I'm aware of, that's cheating. Yeah. Like, that you gotta sneak around and do, that's cheating.
Okay, so you place him texting a couple girls at the same severity as him having sex with them.
Yep.
So that's their one chance. If they were texting girls, if they had sex with them, that's their one chance. That's out.
That's not.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
I wouldn't.
I mean, it's all considered cheating.
It's all considered cheating.
Yeah,
What were they talking about?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, what was he talking to these girls? Is he saying I'm gonna do this to you? Cause that's different.
Like, did I just happen to catch her before she went to go to his crib in the text messages? You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like you might as well have just did it in my head. But it's like if you just texting somebody or like just a regular conversation, I'm gonna still be like, all right, so what is this? Like we can talk about it. But it's like if I find out you had sex with somebody else, it's like, oh, well, we ain't gonna do no more talking.
What were you about to say, Josh?
I thought I said what I said, just like, just girls do that, like, you know, like kind of like make this story up, or I don't know, like a lot of girls that I know or that I talk to, like they kind of like a little bit of drama. Like I feel like everybody likes it, not too much drama, but a little bit of drama.
And some girls like being right all the time. They never want to be wrong. So even when it clearly shows that things aren't going the way they think they were, they'll like reconstruct it to where it makes sense so that they're right. You know what I'm saying?
So why would you even let it get to this point anyway? Why would I get this mad now? Because now you made me mad going through this whole thing, the whole scenario. You just be like, but this, you was wrong. But for me to even get here.
Well, some girls tend to formulate things that aren't true, but a lot of the times they spot on with certain things. Like
You said a lot of times they are spot on.
It's
not true.
I feel like it's something. If they have an intuition, okay, and sometimes we could just be petty and be like, oh, I know, but we don't know nothing. But if we really like mad and really pushing it, is something. Like it's always been something. Like they know, even if it's a little something, it's something.
Even if it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
But like you said, like I feel like the guy or the girl has to give you a reason. Something has to be there. Yeah, like you know, with intuition, like today I think I do cheating.
What's up? It's something. Like it's something. It's definitely something.
Oh gosh. If y'all saw one of y'all friends, alright, so let's say it like this. So say Joe, you got a dude, right? Everybody know your dude, that's Joe dude, straight like that. Then Simone, say you see Joe out with Josh. They clearly on a date. Like it looked like something going on. Are you gonna snitch on to her dude?
On my friend?
Yes.
Whose friend is she?
She's your friend.
I'm your friend.
Oh
no, I'm not snitching on my friend, but I will address her.
Okay. So with that being said, if you saw her dude out, you snitched on him, right? Okay, yeah. Because I saw something earlier today that made me think. Because people was talking about
what were they saying?
They were essentially saying that they would snitch in y'all situation, like she would betray your loyalty to snitch just off of
for the boyfriend?
No, off of the moral of it. Like,
The moral is loyalty. What you mean?
I'm saying like she's looking at it.
I know what you mean.
Like you shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
So either you gonna tell him or I'm gonna tell him.
Nah.
Like Simone said, you just address your friend and be like, what you're doing is wrong, but not snitch on them. Like that's not my place to step in your relationship.
But would you feel okay? Just like being in his face, you feel me? Like I come back around and y'all just like kiki haha.
That's
the
friend. Weird.
No, I'm talking about so say she see you out with another dude, with y'all friends or whatever, and so your dude he comes back around like in front of you.
Yeah, we all just sit.
Like,
We all.
You want to just act regular like kiki haha.
If he a good dude, I'ma feel bad and.
You still gonna kiki, huh?
That's when you talk to your friend about it, like, listen, you know we all be together. I gotta go out to dinner with y'all tomorrow. That's awkward. You just talk to your friend about it.
So do the dudes tell their friend that when they cheat on their girl?
Yeah, with her girl.
I fucked a little.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if we all come together, I think his friend might kiki haha too.
Right.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Like, well, honestly, I don't think guys are like really like that. Like, as far as like they girls coming around and like being like so involved in like our circle. Like, I've never been like that.
No, I think parents will be behind it, friends be behind it, all of that. They all know you cheat. They all know you cheat on you, but they smiling like.
No, but like, I'm saying, like, I would never get close. Like, you know, like, I would never get close
To feel that uncomfortable.
Yeah, like, to feel that uncomfortable.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I feel like that's the only thing with like dating with us because we're so close. I mean, obviously we not gonna feel bad. I'm sorry, we're not gonna feel bad. We wouldn't do. None of us would do that.
None of us, yeah, we know our personalities. We not gonna be sitting here cheating on a dude.
Yeah.
Like we not doing that.
Yeah. Also, for like the room, that I guess directed towards you guys, but like if you were in a scenario, like say you're on the club or something like that, and you see one of your friends that is in a relationship talking to somebody, and they're like, "Alright, yo, bro, I'm about to take it back to the crib. I'm about to go." Like, what do you then say as the friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you,
Control what they do, but just tell them like, bro, why you doing that? Da da da. They be like, oh, what you saying? I'm going anyway. Like you put your input in as a friend, so that's
I'm not about to fight nobody. Like it's not my
Right, exactly. And you a grown, like woman, grown man at the end of the day. Like I'm gonna say something to you, but you gonna do what you want. I'm like, okay. But I'm not gonna. But I would say, what is the line of communicating stuff about your relationship with your friends from a male perspective?
I wouldn't tell them anything that puts her in a bad light because at the end of the day we could like we can make up and then she'll still be around and then now they know all the shit about her that I told them before. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely not gonna ever put no dirt on her name. And when it comes to like, I would say stuff in the bedroom, I really wouldn't tell them. Nah. Like not the details.
Maybe you just say something subtle.
Yeah, like alright, so if it's my girl, I'm not telling them all that. They probably known stuff before because like the talking stage, I might have said something, but I'm never gonna go into like detail on like exactly what we did.
See, I feel like it's a little different. Like if we are close friends, we telling a lot.
What's your boyfriend?
Yeah, but we're like
sisters,
anybody,
though, like
anybody else, I would.
Yeah, nobody else knows.
I know they're about to look at my.
But like us, we'll tell y'all be surprised.
You'll be surprised. We tell details.
Yeah, we tell details. Yeah,
that's foul. That's foul.
I mean, okay, if you're going through something, like you said, you're not gonna put dirt on it necessarily. But if you're going through something, you might need advice. So then your friend will have to know, like, he might have said this to me, and then they gonna know that.
But it depends on your friend too, cause like you said, we real close. I tell them a lot and everything. I know they're not gonna look at me funny if I do go back to them or they gotta be around them again. Like, but I have other friends that I might not tell certain stuff with, cause I don't want.
They don't judge you.
Yeah.
Right. And like, I think it was Josh or Dante. I don't know. We do kind of say a couple things in the bedroom. We do briefly.
Yeah, I think we get pretty in detail. Y'all ask for details, like what happened. Like they ask for it.
What do you got to say to detail?
I feel like that's but that's the way people tell stories. Like dudes be like, yeah, so I did this, did that.
But if it's your girlfriend, you wouldn't tell them your friends.
we go.
But the reason why I feel like y'all don't tell because y'all don't want other males to know like what your girl can do or like.
But it's just.
But from a female perspective, like. I don't care if you know, like,
yeah,
that
I'm not gonna
do
go
this.
like just me.
Yeah, Like I know they not about to go be with my dude, so it don't make me feel. I mean, not to say you think it would make your friends would get with your girl, but I just think it's a respect thing from a male. Like they don't want nobody to know about their girl. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Which is good. I wouldn't want my dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't
thinking all this stuff about me.
It's
Like,
a double standard. I wouldn't be there.
Sure.
But dudes don't want to say stuff either.
Yeah.
Like dudes don't like that. Every time they told your friends, like they don't like that, but it's something.
It depends on the friends though. Like if I don't really care for your friends, don't be telling them.
But still, I'm gonna feel weird around your friends and they know everything I'm doing now. Like,
I don't know what I told you.
You don't know what I told him. I ain't telling you what I told him this stuff.
that's the thing. I'm not gonna tell you, oh babe, look, I told we was bop, bop, bop. Like I'm not gonna go back and tell you that. Like,
But I'm
so
telling my friends.
I say that
I feel
now,
like-
y'all playing the drinking game.
right.
The question come up, such and such, all their friends. Oh, you know what the fuck really? Okay, I heard about you.
I feel like too, it's more of a frequent thing where like dude friends, like dudes that's friends, like their friend to try to talk to you after the relationship more frequently than female friends talking to their dude after a relationship. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's more of a code. Like there have been multiple dudes I have dated. As soon as we broke up, their friends tried to talk to me. But I feel like when a girl and
I don't even know your man's though.
They
It's like dudes, bro. They probably got, well, like me, myself. I only got like, as far as like my bros go, I got probably like 2 or 3 real close people that I know will never do me like that. But it's like I also have other friends, like people, you know, the people you slap up when you go to the club. You know what I'm saying? If it's like me, I got my right hand man with me, and then it might be like 7 of us. Still, only him. That's the only person I'm gonna trust to do that. All the other people, they're not really my friends. Those is like, I see you out. Like, oh, it's good, bro. Like, cool.
So go off on this point though. I think you said in the beginning it could be a free for all too though. Like, say if it's a girl, y'all all might like her. I've seen that with male groups. Like it's a girl and they like, oh, she look good, and then it's kind of like they all shoot their shot. So you might have in the back of your mind like, you liked her in the beginning, bro, and now she my girl, so you don't want to tell them stuff about it. I think it's just a protective thing.
I mean, you wouldn't have wife though, and everybody trying to shoot their shot.
wait, what you know?
He said she's a wife.
Everybody trying to shoot their shot.
It depends on why.
She's a really attractive girl. Like, not saying you all trying to hit. Like, you like her.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Not really your friend.
She gonna mess with who she wanna mess with. She wanna mess with me, then.
Do you feel some type of way if like you're not the person she chose? Like, how does that feel?
Yes. Oh no, I mean like I ain't saying like amongst a group of friends, but like I don't know, like maybe I'm the only one, but like if I see a girl like and she with somebody else, I'm like, why you with that nigga? Like, no, I mean like I'm not down to him like saying anything bad about him, but it's like, you know, like why you, like I want to tell her like why you with him, but in my head I'm like, yo, why you with him? Like I'm
you can do much better.
I'm that guy. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like us, we look at, you know, certain people like, why is he with her? So I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Be rude or nothing. It's just like, you know, like
Yeah.
The heart wants what the heart wants, though, right?
I feel like it's different for like dudes and guys though when it comes to like, okay, say all of y'all wanted the same girl and then okay, one of them got her, then it would be cool. But I feel like with girls, if we all like the same person, it's just like that person sort of off.
I don't think we've ever been in that, personally, I don't think we've ever been in that situation because our tastes are so different.
Yeah,
Like you might think somebody look good,
Yeah.
and we all can agree on that. But and I feel like a dude makes their selection too. So like if we all think, oh, that dude look good, even if we not like invested, like we know this person. If they like choose to talk to, then we all just like fall back. We're not even like attracted anymore because they want to talk to you. Like I don't like if somebody try to talk to my friend and then you try to talk to me because like that's the first person you was interested in. So don't try to like, come to me now.
That's just messy. Yeah, I never go nowhere good.
Do y'all feel the way if you try to talk to somebody new and you just know that they got other people they're talking to as well?
No, I'm gonna have other people too.
Okay, good. Because I don't. I never see that. Because a couple of my friends be like, yo, she talking to such and such, and it's like, well, when?
Yeah, like, we're not serious. I don't care.
That's the thing. You're going into a situation. I'm already under the pretense that you might be talking to somebody. As long as you're not in a relationship and you're not basically towards being in a relationship, I don't care.
As long as I don't say we exclusive, then
Yeah, once you get
it's
that,
up to anybody
they
else.
don't want it, then that's that.
So when is it that cutoff? Like, okay, we've been talking for this amount of time. When do you start dropping off people that you're talking
I
to?
don't think it should be a time period.
Yeah, it's happened naturally.
It depends on how y'all feeling towards each other, and then y'all have that conversation.
So it's a conversation.
Yeah.
So is the now tell me about this conversation though. Is it like we're just gonna be exclusive to each other, or is this
we're
in a relationship? What's the conversation?
I'll say exclusive to each other first.
So that's
That comes first.
Yeah.
So we're about to just stop talking to anybody else.
I feel like it's always one person that says that you're the only person I'm talking to, and then the other person be like, oh wow, okay, well let me start dropping people off too. Like that's when I feel like that's how I feel. It's always one person.
Kind of natural.
Yeah.
Like I feel like once you like get serious about somebody, like you'll just spend more time with them than anything. So like you won't have time for anybody else.
Yeah, the energy just shifts.
Yeah. So I saw you posted. It's probably like a couple weeks ago.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. So it was that post. I don't know the names. It's like a married couple.
Oh, DeVal and Justine. Yeah.
So it was the post like he posted about.
They were dancing.
Yeah.
And it was basically saying how a marriage is a business relationship.
I get what he was saying, but I don't get what he was saying. Like, I mean, cause he he tried to like say like love and business is like, you know, like you don't marry
for love or something.
Yeah, he's basically saying don't marry for on the basis just of love.
I just want to know your intake on that, like your thoughts, because
the thing is, basically the whole post was saying just don't marry for love. That marriage is a business relationship. What I took from that is I kind of got like I've been told that like marriage is a business, and I didn't really get that. I was like, oh no, I love them, but I think it kind of stems from I just don't think a marriage could just be solely off of love. I feel like you just have to be able to build something, which is a business in turn. So I just feel like you just can't live off of love. Obviously, it's the foundation, right? But it's like we building a family. I'm me personally. I'm trying to build businesses. You got to be in tune with that. So that's all an entity of a business.
And
that's
love though.
What'd you say? No, not necessarily. I mean, it is love. Like I say, love is the foundation. But it's also like you got to be able to build with me, which is a business.
That's love. I mean, like I don't know. Like, if you, that's like saying like if I just wanted, so say I make good money and like a girl, like she fits the image, that I fit, but like we don't really care about each other, but like we gonna make money together. So is that okay?
I said no. I said the basis is love.
Still care about each other, but
Yeah, I think it's just like love doesn't pay the bills at the end of the day. So like you gonna be with this person for the rest of your life, like so y'all have to love each other, but having that business aspect. Like, I think that people just think like I love this person loves me, but they don't have anything else in mind. They don't think about like how they're gonna build a family, how they're gonna create generational wealth. I feel like that's a big topic. Like just different things that y'all both I feel like have to have characteristics and have in mind for your future, and it can't just be based off like I really love this person, so we gonna get married. Like,
because you might not see all those things with the person that you love, or they might not see it with you, but this next person you love them and you see all those things, so then you get married and it work out.
And they said finance is the top reason for divorce. So
obviously,
so it's just not love, clearly. So, but I don't know.
But isn't that still is love though? Because if you see those characteristics in that person to where you feel like y'all can build a foundation and build a business together in the marriage, you love those characteristics about them. That's something that you love about them. So it still is love.
Yeah.
What if you love somebody and they're not good with their finances?
You gotta teach them.
I mean, but that's a
A
part
lot
of
of that
that.
goes back to the potential stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, it's like you can have the potential to learn this stuff, or I could teach you, but it's like.
They just think that like it could be a gambler or something like that. So they.
You should marry a person like that.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying people do. This is what happens. People do like they fall in love with somebody and then they marry him. So I think that's what he's saying. Like you gotta love somebody, but y'all gotta have like a plan too.
Yeah,
we gotta talk about our goals. We gotta talk about where we're trying to go and
like
things like that.
Like I'm not gonna legally agree to get into a partnership, a lifelong partnership with somebody that I feel is just not gonna not be able to bring to the table what I'm gonna bring to the table. you know, basically not only financially, but with the kids and with everything. And that's just what it is. Like, he can love me all he wants, but if I don't feel that he's not gonna bring the same thing that I'm gonna bring, I'm not gonna marry him.
That's love. Like,
are you gonna marry that person?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I love you, I'm gonna love you enough to where I'm like, I gotta have my shit together because I know I gotta take care of you and whoever.
And you gonna build.
I think it stems from love.
Yeah.
I think it's not. I don't think it's just love, but I think things grow out of love. So I would say, like, to get married, you require love, but that's not the only thing you require to get married. So.
You know, people take marriage light and they think it can just be based off of love. And you're gonna be with this person for the rest of your life. So things is gonna get uncovered, things is gonna happen, and like you said, you could fall out of love with certain things. So it might be something that's little and it just annoys you so much over time that it's something that's an issue. So I think that like money, that's a big thing that people fight over. So I don't know, I just think at the end of the day, it's built off of love, but you have to have like that foundation that we can run a business together too.
I feel like it's in an aspect of, I think of it like a business you have to put into it to get out. Mm-hmm. So that's how like a relationship is. Like you both have to put into whatever, you have to sow into the relationship, you have to work hard the same as you would as a business, the blood, sweat, tears, all of that, you have to do that the same as a marriage, you know.
Or do you keep that kind of mentality too?
You said what?
I said, do you keep that kind of mentality?
I'm sorry.
Like, do you keep that kind of mentality? Like, if you're in a relationship, like, do you keep that business mentality? Sorry. Like, do you keep that, or do you know?
I mean, the thing is, I'm not going into it like just saying, "Oh, this is my business. I'm gonna run it like that." Da, da, da. But it's like, obviously, I love you first. But then second is like, all right, I love you enough that I want to start this with you. I want to build this with you. And so, yeah, it's gonna be constantly in my mind. But I love you first. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's like, even if
like,
you, oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, even if you think about it, like when you get married, you gotta buy a house, you gotta save up for kids gotta go to college, different things like that. If you got a wedding, you gotta pay for a wedding. These are things that you gotta kind of organize and deal with like you would a business. You gotta be like-minded, and you gotta have a structure around how you kind of like execute certain things. So in a way, stuff like that, it's like, it is a partnership. It's like you would, like you make decisions in a business with a business partner, you gotta kind of do that in marriage as well, so.
I agree with that.
Well, thank you guys for tuning into the Joe Show in this Couch Conversations. I just want to thank all my friends for coming and doing this with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. But like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to put all the information in the description box. I'll put all their Instagrams in the description box. And thank you for tuning into the Joe Show. Bye.